A new play shining the spotlight on a woman who changed the world.
Billie Jean King was a visionary and a pioneer, and now the Chicago Shakespeare Theater is telling her story. Shalina Kennedy joins us with more. Shalina, thanks for being here.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Okay, lady, let's talk about your history first. I mean, you played Carole King on Broadway.
Yes.
You are now playing Billie
Jean King.
Yeah. I mean, these are like iconic people that you are taking the roles of, and you are crushing it.
Thank you.
Tell us a little bit about the pressure that comes along with that.
Oh, well, I mean, there is a lot of pressure because, people know these, these humans, and they, a lot of people have followed Billie Jean throughout the years, and they know her tennis, and they're huge fans of hers, and so there's a lot of pressure to really step into her shoes and embody her, not in a Saturday Night Live kind of way. Moves through me organically, but yeah, it's a lot, and she's such a mentor and a huge role model for me and many others.
And here's the thing, you say that you've actually gotten to spend some time with her.
I did,
Tell us a little bit about what that's like. Are you trying to study her while you're with her? But then, of course, you're embodying her when she was younger.
Yeah.
So tell us all about your method.
No, that's great. Actually, I have spent hours with her over Zoom and then in person as well. And she's taught me some wonderful tennis things that I'm very grateful for. But yeah, I'm trying to embody her from 18 to 50. So really studying her now is not incredibly useful, but talking to her about her life is. So I've been studying, old documentaries and old interviews and her matches, from the 70s and the 60s. So that's been really, really helpful.
I feel like we know a lot about her just from in the news, breaking glass ceilings and whatnot. Absolutely. But what was something that you learned maybe that, I don't know if you were surprised by, or there's probably so many levels to her greatness.
I mean, she's done everything. She's won everything, every title, every award. And, I couldn't believe, how many of us owe so much to her. Like ensuring equal prize money. She was the first to do that at the US Open. How she inspired, I mean, she made women's tennis better, pro tennis better. She started the WTA World Team Tennis. Like, she's done so many things. And she's done so much for the LGBTQ plus community. And she just paved the way for so many, and she was fearless. Like, she almost lost it all there for a while, and she's a fighter, and she's gritty. And the wonderful thing about knowing her now is the level of generosity that she has. Like, she's such a good listener. She gives so much time. She's always right there. She never says she's too busy for anything. She's just really, really an incredible human being.
So you're covering her from when she was young and on the pro circuit to when she was in her 50s. Is she pretty frank and candid with you about sort of what she was going and facing emotionally? I mean, what do you touch on, like her personal life as well as her professional?
Everything. I mean, the first half of the show, there's also a younger Billie Jean who plays her from 11 to 15 or 16. And so, yeah, the first half of the show is really her fighting every other battle than her own, and then Act 2 is really her personal fight. So she's been really great and candid, and yeah, and she's very generous too. Like, I don't know if it's okay for me to tell this story, but like, I am not very experienced in tennis. I'd never even seen a tennis match at all. And then last year I went to the US Open, and she and her wife were like, oh, which match are you seeing? And I said, blah, blah, blah. And they said, no, come to our box and watch Coco and Djokovic. And I was like, oh my. So for my very first tennis match ever, I got to sit in Billie Jean King's box. And yeah, it was incredible.
Well, forget it. You're never going to get better than that.
Yeah, that's unbelievable. So then, was it hard for you being on a stage? And I'm assuming there's not like real tennis being played, but you have to know something about it.
I sure do. And I've been taking lessons at Midtown Athletic Club, and the coaches there have been amazing. So I've been learning a lot, private sessions and a group session, so that's been great. So going from no knowledge to now having to be the expert is quite the thing.
And I'm guessing you're going to have to learn a certain style, because tennis, when she was playing, it wasn't so technologically advanced. I mean, probably the stances looked different, right?
It was different. And also, these wooden rackets are super heavy. The surface is quite a bit smaller. And also Billie Jean has a very specific tennis playing style. I mean, she was famous for her one-handed backhand, and she's a very aggressive player, plays a lot at the net, really...
Had those glasses on? How do you play tennis with glasses on?
I know. That's
amazing. So what did you learn? What can you show us?
So many things. I love it now. I'm the one who's My fun trick that I learned is this, like, if you're going around the court and there's a ball and you want to pick it up. So look at me totally messing up.
She's got heels on, by the way.
So you do this. And then, you just pick it up that way.
Okay.
Are we supposed to try that?
Are
I mean, do
did
you want to?
Oh gosh.
Yeah. So you just
Right.
kind of.
Oh boy.
It's
oh
it's a fun
boy.
little, it just shows you. It shows everyone that you're a pro. It's hard. So you basically like lift it up, and then boom.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
Oh,
Okay.
come on. All right.
There you go. There you go, Sarah.
There you go.
Great.
That's
Okay,
amazing.
show us another.
Yeah. Okay. So
you got another trick?
The most important thing really is like what I've been learning. There you go. You got it.
Okay.
The footwork is the big thing. So what I've been learning is like, so you have to kind of keep your stance low, and the footwork is everything. So you want to go, it's like a zip code. It's like looking at your map, and there's like the big steps that get you to where you want to be, and then the smaller steps that get you ready to hit the ball. And it's really like, what I love about the tennis that we're doing in the show is that we're actually not using rackets. We're using our whole body. So our whole body is an
wow.
extension of the racket.
Show us that.
Which I
Show us
think
how you
is-
do that. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's even harder.
Well, like for instance, like if I'm going to serve, then I go and I throw the ball up. I see it with my eyes, and then I whack it. So there's like a lot of this kind of stuff of like, you know.
And
so that's
as the
really
audience,
fun.
I'm sure you're following, like, even though there is no ball, you're following along as if there is something
And there
there.
are
like,
full tennis matches in the show, but it's a lot of like, you know, grabbing points and celebrating and emulating tennis in a really interesting, dynamic, like movement way. So I hope that people are excited by it.
Is there one thing, is she known for one tell? Is there one movement that's kind of a tell?
Her backhand, I would say. I mean, if I was to use a racket, listen, I think it's so funny. I'm not a tennis expert, but you know, her backhand, she's famous for this, like,
Spread.
one hand,
Wow.
backhand. Because a lot of people do, you know, two-handed backhand,
Yes.
but she does not.
She still had all that power. My
She
goodness.
really does. She's such a powerful player and a powerful person.
Which
Shalina?
icon is next for you?
Well, I think
are we
it'd be
gonna
funny.
do?
Like, I think it's
They have
funny
to be
that-
alive.
And their names have to either have Carol or King.
King, yeah.
There you go. Perfect. Shalina, thank you so much for
We
being with
appreciate it.
us.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me. That was great.
Congratulations. All right, Billie Jean is at Shakespeare Theater July 18th through August 10th. For tickets and more information, just head to chicagoshakes.com or find them on the socials.